This promo started off being a real mess. There was no text with the promo at all, but gradually things did get sorted out. But there still are a couple of bugs with this promo. But one thing that EA did actually add to make it really good was having that boost item give yourself a performance points boost. Now, every time previously that we've had this type of promo, you do get a boost item with the promo, but it didn't actually help you with the promo itself. So it's nice to see EA making that change, and it is just a small change, but it will make a huge difference with the amount of points you're getting, which I like to see. But then come the negative things. Now, this promo is a little bit shorter. It is only 7 days, but with this type of promo format, I would prefer maybe a little bit longer, maybe 11 days, maybe even 14 days. Maybe that's a bit too long, but anything like that would be very good because then it would help you get the master really quickly. Now, then making that change to the boost item does help, but on the flip side, in the sets, there are issues where you can't actually exchange players in the 2 different sets. There are some players that show up in one set, but not the other set, and that is really annoying. It's going to make it a lot harder to get the 96s a lot quicker, which will ultimately help yourself getting the boost. So if this was not an issue at all, I'd say this promo would be a slight upgrade in ones that we've had previously with this format, because last time we had it was that very first round of the playoffs when we had that, we did have a 7-day promo. It didn't have that boost on the boost item, but it was allowing us to get the 96s a little bit quicker. So it is kind of a balance between the two. Is this one going to be better because of the boost item, or is it going to be worse because you can't actually get those 96s? I think those two will cancel out, but if you could get the 96s, it would be a bit better. And always with this type of promo format, I don't know what it is. When we had the Dunk Masters promo, we had a bunch of small forwards. When we had the playoffs promo, we had a bunch of shooting guards, and now we have a sort of better range, but we still don't have a small forward. And that is a real issue. A lot of people have been waiting for a small forward grandmaster, or at least a small forward master, and we haven't had one. We had one with Jason Tatum, but he was mainly a pay to win card. Unless you want a giveaway, then you could probably get him for free. But at the moment, there are no good small forward cards at the moment. You got Carmelo Anthony from the previous monthly master section, who is pretty good. But with this promo, you got 2 shooting guards. You got 2 point guards in Luka Doncic as your grandmaster, a leaderboard master with Devin Booker, a center, and a power forward. So there's still work to do with that small forward. And there's still the issue with the leaderboard. I love having a leaderboard in a promo. It makes it really fun to go ahead and play through a promo to try and get up to the top. At least have this leaderboard refreshing once or twice throughout the promo, not running throughout the entirety of the promo. Because at the end of the promo, you're going to get yourself Devin Booker if you get to the top. That's great. That's really going to help your team out. But if you look at the other stuff, you're going to get player packs that are meant to help you with this promo itself. Not going to help you after the promo. It's meant to help you with this promo. So why are you getting those rewards after the promo is done? It doesn't really make sense in my eyes at all. But if that could be changed and it refreshes every couple of days, it would make it so much better for no money spent guys, pay to win guys. It would mean that a lot more people get different rewards. It would help them out in the promo, getting the masters themselves. It would maybe give people a lot more of a chance to go ahead and try and grind a lot more on specific days to get the masters. But on paper, this promo is really fun to grind through. And I say this every time we have this format. It is a really fun promo format because you've got loads of different events gradually unlocking as we go bit by bit. There isn't a day where you're bored and there's nothing to play because there is something new each day. Because on the first day you have 2 events, then 4 events, then 6 events, and it just goes up and up and up as we keep going through. But again, it is a promo format that we've had before. It's nothing new. I do like the change, like I said, with that boost item, but there still needs to be more with this promo. If you're reducing the promo length, making that change is good, but that promo set needed to be fixed pretty soon. They fixed the text pretty soon when that had gone, but it's just that little thing with the sets not working. Putting those players into the sets to get the 96s, that's the real drawback with this promo. And the masters themselves, they're okay. They're nothing amazing. They are decent cards. Chris Paul is really good with the dunk package, but his stats aren't the best. And of course, you've got that Steph Curry from the previous promo, so do you actually need this Chris Paul? Bam Adebayo, again, a lot of cards since this promo has come out have started to get a lot more crazier dunks. And not just these promo masters, also previous promo masters. I don't know whether that's just me noticing that or whether they had them all along, but I don't know. I've just been seeing like Kyle Lowry from a previous playoffs promo and even like Powell from a previous promo. Them two just seem to be knocking down some nastier dunks now, and I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just me like recognizing things that were already there or something like that, but it seems to be the case. But you can't argue the dunk packages are really nice. The stats are okay. They're nothing really that special. Luka Doncic's stats are really nice, but again, he's at that point guard position when you just got a Steph Curry card, and the boost I think is the team, which does make him pretty valuable. And it would be nice not only with dunk packages but also with boost. Can we at least like make a way of knowing whether one's going to be a team boost or just a position boost, because it would be nice to see. Yes, you got Game Changers and Nick on Twitch telling us whether it's going to be a team boost or a position boost, but not everyone hears that sort of stuff. Looking at the point of view from someone who just logs on into the game and wants to know if it's a team boost or a player boost, we could maybe have a distinction between the two. Maybe one has a different sort of circle icon and one has a square icon, or something like that. That'd be pretty good just to work out and differentiate between a team boost and a position boost, to work out which one's more valuable and which one's less valuable. But those are little things, and also a dunk package thing would be pretty nice to see if a dunk package guy has a player, although that's a little argument in itself, because it is always nice and a nice surprise when you see a card has a dunk package, like this Chris Paul, who you wouldn't expect to have a dunk package, but he somehow does. So that is all of my thoughts with this promo, and let's head over to Discord and my YouTube community page, where I asked you guys exactly what your thoughts and opinions are for this brand new promo. So we'll start off with Shy over here, who says it's good. 100 overall masters are very achievable, and from that point of view it is pretty good. Like on my second account, I could get anywhere between 1 and 3 100 overall masters. Those are definitely going to help my team out a lot, except for the shooting guards, because I've already got Jaylen Brown and Magic Johnson from previous promos, which I don't really need on my second account. But the other masters, those will help me out. Like a Bam Adebayo would probably help me out. The center will help me out as well. So all of those guys, it would help me out as someone who's got a slightly lower overall. Sunset over here says pretty trash. 100 masters don't have a meaningful boost, and they've got mid stats. Luka Doncic is pay to win. And I do agree, like, of course, they're not giving out boost. They have got mid stats. For me, I know I'm probably a little bit biased towards this, but the dunk package makes them a bit more exciting, in my opinion. I'm not really too fussed about the stats when a card's got dunk package. Sometimes that's not always the case. Like when I have someone at the point guard who's not knocking down threes when I need them to, that is a little bit annoying. But I do get the point of view that they have got mid stats, and it is sort of a balance between the guys who've been playing a lot of the time, like me on my main account. I don't really have any use for these 100 overall masters, and of course the pay to win guys will probably have use for Luka because he's got a team boost, but other than that, the other masters, I don't see them staying on their team, whereas other players who are slightly lower overall, like me on my second account, do actually need these players, and it is kind of like having a balance between the two would make it pretty fun. A comment on YouTube says 6.5 out of 10. Pretty fun and grindable promo, because you can get packs from some of the events, and the players like Chris Paul and Jaren Jackson are pretty good. And I do actually agree, like with this promo format, not only are the events unlocking by bit, you also get packs from the events. So you're getting a player pack with a chance of getting some high rated player, or the player you need to do a set, which does actually need 2 of each overall. That makes it really fun, because you want to try and get that event done, try and see what you get out of that pack, and then stick them into the set. If they do go in, if they don't go in, you'll try a bit harder to get some more packs from the milestones or from other events that are unlocked at the time. Paper Official says really good, and Chris Paul is really good compared to the conference finals smart. And that is also a shout. Like Chris Paul is at the shooting guard position, and we usually get him at that point guard position, so he is slightly better than Marcus Smart in some stats. But of course, Smart is giving out a boost, whereas Chris Paul is not giving out boost. Do you want him, or do you want to stick with Marcus Smart? And of course, on your bench, it would be nice to have someone with a bit of a boost. So maybe you've got that Magic Johnson at the moment, and it would be nice, like I said, to have a small forward card, because we haven't had one in a while that has been free to play and really good. Your mum on YouTube says the promo is okay. It's not the best because it is kind of pay to win, and I do agree. Like Luka Doncic, you might be able to get if you win a giveaway, or you maybe get the 96s really quickly, although with the sets the way they are at the moment, is going to be a little bit difficult, or you have a lot of cash lying around, which you might be able to do, because the 100 NBA cash packs do give you 1,000 points. That is very helpful for some people not trying to get up to the leaderboard, but also with the promo itself. Capital Blocks gives it a -1 out of 10. That's a pretty harsh rating, but he says no players I need, and Luka is not really free to play. You have to be very lucky. So like I said, a lot of people don't actually need some of the players. I would still probably get a couple of them just to do gameplay with, because I like having the dunk package players, but as I said, I'm probably a bit biased towards that, and a lot of you guys might not even look at the dunk package and want a card because of that. You might be looking more at the stats, or you might be looking more at the boost or the overall. It does just depend on what you're actually looking for in a player. Rico over here says this event just needed more time. Maybe adding 2 days would make it okay to get Luka Doncic. And I do agree with that. Like having a couple more days would make this promo a bit better in what you can get no money spent, and it would just make the promo overall a bit more free to play friendly, and it would actually lead to a better promo, because on the last day we're probably going to get 2 events unlocking on the same day, if that makes sense. Whereas if we had an 11-day promo, you would get a couple more days with some more events unlocked, and you can play through a bunch of them, as many as you want, because your stamina isn't going to refill that much. So then it's you yourself trying to get some more stamina to play through all of those extra events, which I think would be pretty good. Chad Alpha over here says it's not great because I don't need the cards, but I like the format and can pick up some cards to sell. And it is annoying at the moment with the cards that we have had in previous promo formats, not being on the auction house. So hopefully these guys will become on the auction house pretty soon after the promo's ended. I think that's something EA need to try and keep on top of. Like when a promo's ended, just put the cards on the auction house or make them auctionable, or even just make them auctionable during a promo. That would be a lot better in my opinion, because you could buy the 96s on the auction house then, get your little bit of boost, make a couple of coins here and there if you get a master earlier. That would just make life a lot easier. If you could make those promo players auctionable from the very beginning, that would make it a lot easier on people not just waiting for those players to become auctionable when they don't, but also just being able to make some coins in a better way. And we'll end off with this final comment. Says, I don't want to play this promo because it's wasting my time. And a lot of people are choosing to skip this promo, and that's okay. If it isn't going to help your team out a huge amount and you're not going to get the players that you want from this promo, that's fine. You can miss a promo, but what? You can still be playing NBA Live Mobile to maybe save up on stamina bottles or work on how you're actually playing the game and your gameplay. And if you want to know extra tips and tricks, if you are deciding to skip this promo, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner where I went through everything you need to do if you are missing a promo to get ahead and try and prepare for future promos. Go check out that video and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.